Welcome to our TLC exam preparation video. The TLC driver license is your key to driving yellow taxis, green taxis, livery, black cars, and limousines. Let's dive into some practice questions to help you ace the exam. Each question will have 4 options, and I'll provide the answer after presenting the options. Let's get started. Which of the following neighborhoods is not in Brooklyn? Option A, Prospect Heights. Option B, Hamilton Heights. Option C, Park Slope. Option D, Carroll Gardens. The answer to this question is option B, Hamilton Heights. In Brooklyn, Flatbush Avenue EXT and Tillery Street intersect near which park? Option A, McLaughlin Park. Option B, Brooklyn Tillery Park. Option C, Prospect Park. Option D, Green Gardens Park. The answer to this question is option A, McLaughlin Park. Which park is north of DeKalb Avenue in Brooklyn? Option A, Central Park. Option B, Fort Greene Park. Option C, Prospect Park. Option D, none of the above. The answer to this question is option B, Fort Greene Park. Which of the following neighborhoods is not in Brooklyn? Option A, Harlem East. Option B, East Williamsburg. Option C, Greenpoint. Option D, East Flatbush. The answer to this question is option A, Harlem East is in Manhattan. Which of the following neighborhoods is in Brooklyn? Option A, Williamsburg. Option B, Park Slope. Option C, East Flatbush. Option D, all the above. The answer to this question is option D, all the above. In Brooklyn, 7th Avenue and 39th Street are perpendicular. Option A, there is no 7th Avenue in Brooklyn. Option B, there is no 39th Street in Brooklyn. Option C, this is true. Option D, this is false. The answer to this question is option C, this is true. In Brooklyn, which park is closest to the intersection of 5th Avenue and 42nd Street? Option A, Corona Park. Option B, Sunset Park. Option C, Sunrise Park. Option D, Prospect Park. The answer to this question is option B, Sunset Park. If you find this video helpful, please give us a like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share this video on your Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and other social media platforms. This will help us create more useful content like this. In Brooklyn, which highway is closest to the intersection of Hamilton PL and 13th Street? Option A, the I-278, that is Brooklyn Queens Expressway. Option B, Jackie Robinson Parkway. Option C, I-295. Option D, the I-678, Van Wyck Expressway. The answer to this question is option A, the I-278, that is Brooklyn Queens Expressway. In Brooklyn, Foster Avenue meets Albany Avenue at which park? Option A, Foster Park. Option B, Padegat Park. Option C, Prospect Park. Option D, Corona Park. The answer to this question is option B, Padegat Park. In Brooklyn, Avenue H and Avenue IR. Option A, parallel. Option B, circular. Option C, perpendicular. Option D, triangular. The answer to this question is option A, parallel. In Brooklyn, Avenue H. Option A, is parallel to Ocean Parkway. Option B, does not meet Ocean Parkway. Option C, is perpendicular to Ocean Parkway. Option D, B and C are correct. The answer to this question is option C, is perpendicular to Ocean Parkway. In the Borough of Brooklyn, C, Option A, Kings Avenue and Linden Boulevard run parallel to each other. Option B, Kings Avenue and Linden Boulevard intersect nearest to Ramson Avenue. Option C, Kings Avenue and Linden Boulevard do not intersect. Option D, none of the above. The answer to this question is, option B, Kings Avenue and Linden Boulevard intersect nearest to Ramson Avenue. In Manhattan, 933 Amsterdam is. Option A, near West 96th Street. Option B, near West 112th Street. Option C, near West 104th Street. Option D, near West 106th Street. The answer to this question is, option D, near West 106th Street. In Manhattan, 150W 51st is. Option A, between Broadway and 7th Avenue. Option B, between 6th Avenue and 7th Avenue. Option C, between 8th Avenue and 7th Avenue. Option D, between 8th Avenue and 9th Avenue. The answer to this question is, option B, between 6th Avenue and 7th Avenue. 163 Audubon in Manhattan is. Option A, near West 189th Street. Option B, near West 204th Street. Option C, near West 173rd Street. Option D, near W170 Street. The answer to this question is, option C, near West 173rd Street. In Manhattan, which park is at the east end of West 122nd Street? Option A, Marcus Garvey Park. Option B, Central Park. Option C, Madison Park. Option D, Lenox Avenue Park. The answer to this question is, option A, Marcus Garvey Park. In Manhattan, which water crossing is at the east end of Delancey Street? Option A, Delancey Bridge. Option B, Williamsburg Bridge. Option C, Brooklyn Bridge. Option D, Manhattan Bridge. The answer to this question is, option B, Williamsburg Bridge. In Manhattan, which water crossing is at the east end of East 59th Street? Option A, RFK Bridge. Option B, Ed Koch Queensboro Bridge. Option C, Queens Midtown Tunnel. Option D, Williamsburg Bridge. The answer to this question is, option B, Ed Koch Queensboro Bridge. In Manhattan, 24, 5th Avenue is. Option A, near Central Park South. Option B, near West 23rd Street. Option C, near West 11th Street. Option D, near West 9th Street. The answer to this question is, option D, near West 9th Street. In Manhattan, 1200 Broadway is near. Option A, East 29th Street. Option B, West 33rd Street. Option C, West 29th Street. Option D, East 33rd Street. The answer to this question is, option C, West 29th Street. In Manhattan, 1920 Lexington is. Option A, near West 119th Street. Option B, near East 119th Street. Option C, near East 116th Street. Option D, near West 116th Street. The answer to this question is, option B, near East 119th Street. 150, West 79th Street in Manhattan is. Option A, between Broadway and West End Avenue. Option B, between Central Park West and Columbus Avenue. Option C, between Broadway and Amsterdam. Option D, between Columbus and Amsterdam. The answer to this question is, option D, between Columbus and Amsterdam. In Manhattan, where is 550 West 45th Street? Option A, on W45th between 10th Avenue and 9th Avenue. Option B, on W45th between 12th Avenue and 11th Avenue. Option C, On W45th between 11th Avenue and 10th Avenue. Option D. On W45th between 9th Avenue and 8th Avenue. The answer to this question is option C. On W45th between 11th Avenue and 10th Avenue. In Manhattan, where is 503 East 78th Street? Option A. On East 78th between York Avenue and FDR. Option B. On East 78th between 1st Avenue and York Avenue. Option C. On East 78th between 1st Avenue and 2nd Avenue. Option D. It doesn't exist. The answer to this question is option A. On East 78th between York Avenue and FDR. In Manhattan, Jefferson Street is perpendicular to Madison Street. Option A. There is no Madison Street in Manhattan, but there is Madison Avenue. Option B. There is no Jefferson Street in Manhattan. Option C, false. Option D, true. The answer to this question is option D, true. I hope you found these practice questions helpful. Remember, success in the TLC exam requires dedication and thorough preparation. If you enjoyed this video and found it beneficial, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share this video with your friends and colleagues on Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp to help them in their exam preparation journey as well. Thank you for watching, and best of luck with your exam preparations.